Everyone, thanks so much for watching. I'm James. I wanted to start my first video just talking about myself a little bit. For those of you who've known me for a really long time, you may not even know this story. For those of you who are new to this channel, you definitely know this story. Don't know this story. I want to talk about my disability, how I became disabled, because it's actually kind of a crazy story. So this is a birth injury, the way that I got disabled. I have a spinal cord injury. It happened when I was born. So I was a breech birth. For those of you who don't know what a breech birth is when you come out feet first. And it was unexpected. I came out early. I was delivered early. The doctors weren't prepared for it. At least that's what we argued. And essentially, my umbilical cord got caught around my left arm, around my neck. I broke, my left shoulder blade was broken, cut off the circulation to my breathing, and I became paralyzed. So it was crazy. You know, obviously I was told this story when I was really young, and the first time that I had a real interaction with those doctors is when I was in court. When I was 13 years old, because we sued all of the doctors that was a part of my birth. And by the time I was in court when I was 13, there was only like one doctor holding out. I think actually some of them died because it took so long for us to get to court, and they were old. It's not like I gave a shit about them if they died. But when I finally got to court, there was only one doctor left, and it was the first time that I ever got to see this doctor in person. And my mom's not from this country. She's from Thailand. So my mom has a very hard time understanding the language, the culture, reading, writing. So I've always had to be very independent at a very young age. And for those of you who are familiar with the court system and the trial process, it starts off with an opening statement. So this is the part of a trial that you can prepare. And my doctor caused a mistrial. So she said something in her opening statements which caused a mistrial, which means we have to start all over again. And they didn't want me to be in court longer than that first day because I was young and they didn't want me to miss a lot of school. So after after the mistrial happened, the doctors that we sued came back to my lawyer and they presented us an offer which was larger than any dollar amount that they've offered up until that point. And at 13, my mother looked at me and said, "What do you want to do?" And I had to make one of the hardest decisions of my life at 13, deciding whether or not the amount of money that they were offering me was worth it for being in a wheelchair. And how can you ever put that much pressure on somebody who's 13? It's very difficult. But obviously everything worked out in the end. I'm here. You know, I don't hold any bitterness. I accept the way that I am. I appreciate all of you for watching this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sorry about the first video. I understand there was some audio problems. We're gonna get that worked out. That was meant to be like a teaser, nothing serious. There'll be more videos like this in the future. Comedy, skits, experiments, just more insight on how I live and the way that I do things and about me. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm just James.